guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily and today I'm going to show you guys how I do my at-home dip nail routine. I actually got a lot of DMs about this when I posted on my Instagram. So I'm going to show you guys how I take these nubby nubs. I just took my current dip nails off, so I legit have nubs. And I'm going to show you how I go from that to this. In this video today, this will be like my 4th time doing it, so practice does make perfect. The first time I did it, it was tragic. I actually put it on my TikTok, and then it got better from there. So the last set of nails I had was all white, and I loved those nails. I broke one off, so I was like, it's a perfect time to just start fresh and do them again. So I'm gonna show you guys everything you need, how to make it super simple, easy. I can do this in literally under an hour at home, super affordable. So let's get into it. For starters, you are gonna want a dip nail like starter kit. I went to Sally's originally and bought like all the pieces separate. It was awful, the worst idea, and it was expensive. But then I did a bunch of research and found out about this serendipity set. So this set looks like this when you buy it. You can get it at Amazon or Walmart. I think even Walgreens might have it, but I know Walmart and Amazon for sure do. I'll link them down below at both sites. I picked it up at my local Walmart. It comes with 3 colors. Boom, it comes with a gorgeous pink, a white, and this beautiful gold shimmer shade. Sorry if you hear the thunder, it's literally about to downpour outside. Then it comes with the different steps that you need, a nail file, and a buffer. The kit retails for about $19, depending where you get it. On top of that, I bought a Kiss nail set. These are the short, rounded ones, so I got that as well. I picked up these from Walmart, just like some cuticle, sticks. From Sally's, I picked up some cuticle oil, which I highly recommend. Now that I've started using it, I have noticed a huge difference in my nails. I also picked up a skinnier nail file because this one is a little thick. It works, but the skinny one really gets under there, and you'll see when you're trying to shape your nails, like how big of a difference it makes when you do that. Some other side pieces that you might need, some cotton swabs, some acetone, and just buffers. Buffers are just key. You're gonna buff a lot. So actually I'm gonna put a towel down and then I'm gonna angle you down so you can see my nails, and then we're gonna get started. So for starters, what we're going to do is make sure you wash your hands. They're nice and clean. Then we're going to go ahead and pull out our tips and size our nails for that. I kind of roughly know what size I am just because I've been using these for a while. Once you have them sized out, I like to take a cotton swab with some acetone. This actually does make a huge difference by doing this, I've noticed. I got this tip from a other YouTube video. I watched a ton of dip nail routines to see like what works best, so I highly recommend doing that. And then I'm just going to wipe off any excess, whatever could be on my nail. And I'm gonna put that aside in case I need to use it later. Then I'm gonna take my cuticle stick and I'm just gonna push my cuticles back. This is a very important step because you do not want to get the glue for the dip powder on your cuticles. It's uncomfortable and you don't want that look because then it just looks crazy. That happened to me my first time. I like halfway did this step and yeah. Then I'm gonna take my little cuticle cutter. I got this rose gold one. It's so cute. I've had it 4 years at Forever 21 for $3. Do be careful. These are very, very sharp. You can really screw up your cuticles if you're not careful. So just take your time and trust the process. So now that my cuticles are cleaned up, I am going to take my cotton swab one more time and just go over. You really want your nails to be dehydrated as much as possible when you're doing this. You do. Trust me on this one. It makes a big difference on how the glue sticks. So then I'm gonna take my buffer and I'm just going to buff all of my nails really good. If your nails are long and you want to trim them, go ahead and trim them. I'm trying to grow my nails, see if I can do dip without a tip eventually, so that's the goal. I'm gonna bring y'all in a little bit because this is where it starts getting fun. So I have my nails buffed, and honestly, I'll probably still buff them a little bit more. Touch them, make sure they're nice and dehydrated and smooth. So from there, I'm gonna take my nail glue. Today, I'm using the Kiss Maximum Speed Nail Glue. This is just the glue that came with my tip set. I wish I had the picture of the kind that I got, but these are the short, curved ones, I believe. And what I like about these is it goes on your full nail. And why I like these, because I tried to do this with the tips and it was so much harder. I promise you, covering your entire nail when you're doing the dip is so easy, and doing it without this tip is probably, like on your real nail, is probably just as easy. So what I'm going to do is put the glue, obviously, all on my nail. You want to basically slide the nail and press down, oh my gosh, look at me already messing up, guys. Press down, make sure to roll your finger back and forth, get all those air pockets out. Those air pockets will make it really hard for these to last. So yeah, just do your best. It's actually a really good length. I don't even feel like you need to trim them that much. The first set I did, I cut very short, which is fine, like depends what you're going for, but these, you don't even need to cut that much. So then I'm just gonna glue on the rest of my nails for both hands. So now all of the nails are glued on, which they are actually longer than I like. So I am gonna file them down. First, I'm gonna take the skinny one that I talked about and just get the edges kind of just more in, if that makes sense. I'm not like a nail tech or a nail expert by any means, like any of these other YouTubers that do nail videos. We gotta figure out what shape we're gonna do today. I really don't know. Oh, I have my nails on. This hand looks so much better. I think this one is just a little rough, and it's gonna take some more love to make it presentable, but that's okay. That's this whole process. Let me just warn you now. So now what we're going to do is take the buffer from the Serendipity kit, and I like that it has this nice rough side, and we are basically going to buff the top of the nails. You're gonna get real good at buffing. Okay, just really good. Okay, so we're gonna do one hand at a time. I have my left hand that is buff, my right hand that is not. I have dust all over the place. So, the Serendipity kit comes with 3 things: your bonding gloss, your activator, and your brush cleaner. This one you really won't need until you're doing like your next time around. So basically, I'll explain this at the end when I'm done. We'll come back to that. But these 2 you will need, obviously. So the bonding gloss is what's gonna keep the dip on. So sorry if my lighting keeps changing. It's like sunny and then not sunny next to me. So the white is stunning. So I actually have white from the brand Quick Dip, and these are a little bit thicker of a powder. I like them, but they're just very thick powders. Whereas the Serendipity powder is very thin and fine, doesn't take as much buffing to make them look good. So I've done the white, I love the white, but I feel like I need to challenge myself out of my comfort zone and do the pink. I'm debating if I want to do a glitter nail, but we're definitely gonna do the pink. So, I'm gonna open her up. So basically, you're gonna take the bonding gloss. This is where it gets interesting for sure. Do not get too close to your cuticle. Be very precise in where you put the bonding gloss. Take your time, make sure it's even and not on your cuticle. Then at about a 45-degree angle, You are going to dip the nail into the powder. 1, 2, 3, pop it out. Tap off the excess. Pow, pow. And then we'll do that to all of the following nails. Taking your time with where you place the bonding gloss is well worth it, just trust me. And again, you can do this without tips. You can do this with your real nails. I just have very stubby nails, so it's just way better for me to do with the tip. And I find it so much easier to remove when you do it with like the full nail, because it's not on your real nail, so just a heads up. So that's with one coat. I know it looks white in the viewfinder. Hopefully we get a little more pink color, but I do love white, so it's okay. We're gonna go in with a second coat. So you just take your bonding gloss right back on top of that powder. So you see how like I waited for a little bit? You do wanna give it like 15-20 seconds to chill. Then you're gonna very carefully go over it. Don't be scared to use a lot, like a thick layer of the bonding gloss. It'll help, I promise. And boop. Depending on the color, you can do 2 to 3 coats. I typically just do 3 to keep it safe. And especially when you start buffing, you wanna not buff off your powder, so. Okay, I changed the direction of my blinds and I think that helped the lighting a lot. So I hope you can see better now. We are 2 coats in. They actually look really, really good. I don't even know if I need the 3rd coat, but like I said, I'm going to do it only because when you start buffing, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Also, I just think doing this at home is just like so relaxing. It's like so much fun. That's why I did my friend Daisy's nails, because I was like, it's literally so much fun for me. I actually ended up looking up the Serendipity dip powders. You can buy them on their own once you have the set, and I will link that link down below because their colors are amazing. So once we have our 3 coats done, that's when you're going to take the instant activator. I should have probably opened this. And you want to be very careful with this because it kind of burns your skin if you get it on your skin, I'm not gonna lie. But you're just gonna tap this on top gently. This is just going to secure the dip. I've seen people do 2 coats of this, 1 coat of this. I just do like a nice chunk the first time, like a pretty generous amount, but also being gentle. Oops, and then I get it on my freaking, there we go. So I'm gonna let that sit for, I don't know, a couple seconds. Let it soak in. It's definitely looking a little more pink, at least in person it is. After that, we're gonna go back to our buffer and we're gonna buff them. Let it, like, you wanna make sure they're dry because you do not wanna mess them up. I also like to keep my cuticle stick around because you can use, the pointy side, and like, if it's like glued down or anything, you can kinda like pull it out. Just a fun fact. So then I'm gonna take my skinny one. This is why the skinny one comes in handy. So you can like kind of reshape the outline of your nails. You'll probably do this a couple times. Actually, these are looking pretty good. If you're careful from the start, you will do way less filing at the end. So then you're gonna take your buffer and you are going to buff the top of your nails to make them smooth. So let me bump you up really quick. Also feel the top, make sure they're nice and smooth, because that's what you're gonna put your top coat on, and so you want it to look smooth and not grainy. Also see, like when you look at it, where it needs buffing. These are actually buffing really easy for me today, which the Serendipity kit, I'm telling you guys, it's so easy. And if it ever looks weird or uneven, you can go back even after this filing stage, put the bonding gloss and dip again if you ever need to. I have done that a couple times just to like fix it if it looked like lumpy or anything. The more you do this, practice makes perfect. Those are nice and filed away. They're nice and smooth. You're going to take your activator one more time because you probably shaved most of it off. And if you have an exposed layer, it just really helps the activator, like brings like actual powder together. So do not forget this step. It is helpful, girls or guys. I honestly think I could have gotten away with 2 dips on this one, but it's okay. You're gonna let that activator sit for a minute, and then your top coat is actually your bonding gloss. And I didn't know this the first time I did like an actual top coat. So yes, your bonding gloss is your top coat. Just let it dry, and it actually is, it dries so fast. So it's been about 15 seconds. I'm gonna give it 5 more seconds. And then you're gonna take your bonding gloss. This time you wanna be very careful when you're doing it. Let me drop you down for a sec because this is like your top coat, so it's very important. Especially because it's sticky glue. Don't touch anything while it's drying. And voila, my pinky nude nails. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other hand and we'll be back. Okay, so the nails are done. So I like to take the skinny file and just clean up the edges. And just make sure I'm happy with the shape and how they look and all that. So I think we're looking pretty good. I went way shorter than I thought I was, so yeah, that's okay. So then you're gonna take your cuticle oil. Once your last top coat of the bonding gloss is done, you take your cuticle oil and you just, I'm very generous. I have very bad dry cuticles, so I lather these puppies up like no tomorrow. So just soak them in cuticle oil. I actually really like this one. I got it at Sally's. It was fairly inexpensive. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. I will try to link it down below. This is the Beauty Secrets cuticle oil. Highly, highly recommend. And that's it. And that's how you go from having nubs to having nails. They look a little crazy because the cuticle oil, why that kind of dries and I let the cuticle oil soak in. I'm gonna show you guys what the brush cleaner is for. So basically I had to switch these halfway through my nails just because I've had this set for like a few weeks now. But basically the bonding gloss is super glue. So it dries and the brush gets stiff and it just doesn't work. So if you're having that issue with this set, all you have to do is switch these two. So you put the stiff one in the blue one in the bonding gloss, and now you have a soft bristled brush for the next time you need one. So yeah, fun fact, that's what that is. I didn't really know what it was. I had to YouTube it because I don't read instructions. So that's how you use that. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys. Again, here's the finished product for the 12,000th time. Like, so much better than the nubby nails we had going on. So this full set literally took me like 45 minutes now that I got the hang of it. But it roughly takes like 45 minutes to an hour to do. It's super easy. I'm awful at doing like painting my actual nails, and these last for so long. So I highly recommend. If you have like naturally long nails, like this dip kit will literally last like forever. So yeah, this has been like life-changing. I don't think I'll ever get a manicure again. I'll probably always do my own nails. A pedicure, different story. I love going to get a pedi. So I will link all the products I use down below in the description box. Let me know if you give it a try. And I literally haven't found an easier way to do my nails at home. So thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. Make sure to give it a nice thumbs up and let me know if you're gonna try this out at home. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.